Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is once again Wednesday, and that of course means it is update day here in Warzone, MW2, and DMZ. This is just another routine weekly update today. However, we actually have several out-of-game updates as well in regards to various different things going on in COD. And we're starting first with some very exciting and very unexpected news. As we covered earlier on this week, Call of Duty did officially reveal the very first aspect of Modern Warfare 3 or Call of Duty 2023 by saying that the Modern Warfare 2 operators, weapons, and bundles are all going to transfer into MW3 for the first time in franchise history. And curiously enough, they actually followed up that with even more details about Modern Warfare 3 and some upcoming updates by saying, look for the first details about the redacted reveal event in the Season 5 announcement and additional MW2 carry forward details soon. Stay frosty. So what this is confirming is that the redacted reveal event, which is the Modern Warfare 3 reveal event, is in fact happening in Season 5 of Warzone, MW2, and DMZ, which is pretty exciting. We now have that officially confirmed. It was leaked. It was rumored to be a part of Season 5. We now know that is the real deal. And with the Season 5 announcement, which likely is going to be dropping next week, I would imagine, since that usually happens about 1 week out from the new season releasing, we now know that that blog will include actual details on Modern Warfare 3, which might be the official reveal of the game actually, and then we'll get more information on all the content that's going to be transferring from MW2 into MW3, which is pretty interesting. Now, moving on, you may also recall that earlier on this week we talked about sort of some hidden updates, some secret updates that happened in Call of Duty, but not for the current game, instead for pretty much all of the old Call of Duty titles currently available on Xbox. Essentially, the servers on console for old Call of Duties have been non-existent for years, and just recently people started to notice that the old Call of Duty games are actually now playable on Xbox, specifically through backwards compatibility, or even if you're booting up the old Xbox 360, you could play games like MW2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, so on and so forth, and easily find lobbies, and it's actually like a a live game yet again. And initially it was thought that Activision sort of did this secretly in the background because the deal with Microsoft is about to close, but apparently, according to various sources, Charlie Intel and Modern Warzone have both confirmed this. It was actually Microsoft who went out of their way to actually go through and update the servers for the old Call of Duty titles. And keep in mind, this is before the deal has actually closed. Just today, actually, they extended the deadline for closing this deal because they're still waiting on a handful of things, primarily the UK CMA, but it is very interesting. We thought Activision was the one going through and making these changes, but it was actually Microsoft, which I guess would make a little bit more sense considering that the old Call of Duties are, there and they're active for Xbox. It's not the same story, unfortunately, on, PlayStation 3 or on PC either. Xbox is where these games are currently thriving. But either way, still very cool that they did actually go out of their way to update this, because now Nostalgia COD is in full force, and it's very conveniently timed because obviously Warzone 2 and MW2 are a complete mess right now. However, they are working at least to somewhat fix that mess. We've seen a couple of other updates go out this week from the dev studios in regards to a few things in game. Initially here, Infinity Ward was talking about the DMZ update with Season 4 Reloaded. A lot of players were not very happy about the changes made to Plea for Help, so they initially tweeted saying, "We will be reverting a change made to the Plea for Help so that players may now accept pleas for help from enemy players they have downed or killed in DMZ. This does not auto-assimilate the two squads, and the grace period is still active. Stay tuned for COD updates this week as to when you can expect to see this update." And lo and behold, Call of Duty Updates ended up tweeting out not too long after that, actually, saying, "We just released a small update to the Plea for Help in DMZ. Players can now accept pleas for help from enemy players they have downed or killed. This does not auto-assimilate the two squads, and the grace period is still active." So that's now been completely reverted and changed for DMZ specifically. Let me know down in the comments below if you're actively in DMZ, if you think this is a W update, or should they have left it how it was. By the way, as we're breaking down all the update details, all the changes, everything like that, if you guys are new to the channel or if you have not already subscribed, every day I got you covered with absolutely everything you need to know in COD right as it goes down, whether it's news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, it's all right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and help us on the road to 1 million subs. And if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. It is always seriously appreciated. Also, shout out to my friends over at Gamer Advantage. Whether you guys are grinding games now since it is summertime, of course, if you're doing work, maybe doing some school, whatever the case may be, if you're looking at screens for long periods of time, trust me when I say Gamer Advantage glasses are a game changer. They are by far the most important part of my day-to-day setup. They allow me to optimize everything I do. I'm not getting eye strain or headaches when I'm looking at screens all day working on videos, playing games, and they're gonna help me sleep better at night so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed, ready to do it all over again. If you guys are ever looking to pick up anything at all from the Gamer Advantage site, whether it be the custom Immortal bundle that's out now or anything else, throw in code Immortal at checkout. You'll get a nice little discount there. You can save yourself some money. Link for that will be down in the description below. Anyway, getting back into the updates here, we also have some new updated restrictions for ranked play that are likely indicating a lot more happening here in the coming days. Treyarch, who obviously is in charge of ranked play between multiplayer and Warzone, tweeted out yesterday evening saying, ranked play restrictions have been updated. The X13 auto pistol and the Basilisk are now both no longer allowed. These weapons will appear restricted in custom loadout menus and are restricted in-game once you're in a match. So as we know, as I've covered in videos this past week, the Season 4 Reloaded update and the secret changes to the damage profiles that they just didn't want to elaborate on basically broke the X13 and the Akimbo Snake Shots, or the Akimbo Basilisk. They are by far the two most dominant weapons in all of Warzone right now. They're better than all the shotguns, all the SMGs, all the other pistols, as we've covered, and they're now no longer allowed in ranked, which means that likely they are well aware of how broken these are, and they're going to be nerfed here in the near future. Now, for what it's worth, they've been pretty, standard when it comes to weapon changes, really only happening at the seasonal launch updates and the mid-season updates. So it might be until Season 5 when we finally see these nerfed, although I really hope the nerfs come sooner, and if they do, whenever they do happen, I'll be covering them here on the channel, so stick it here for that. Now, as of today, you might notice that when you go to boot up MW2 or Warzone 2, you'll be met with a new sort of message of the day screen for daily login rewards. There's now going to be these, it seems like, for the remainder of Season 4, where essentially, just by jumping into some gameplay here, you'll be able to actually get some free stuff by just booting it up, including some calling cards, some vehicle skins, ultimately even a weapon blueprint as well. So that's kind of cool there if you care about the cosmetic stuff. And then, of course, because it is update day, that means we have a new playlist update now live as well. And going off of the Season 4 Reloaded patch note preview, this week for Warzone, we've got Battle Royale ranked trios. Of course, that's always going to be around. Al Mazrah is now back this week, and you can play solos or standard quads on that. Of course, that's the normal gameplay there, no added rules or anything. We also have Vondel trios and quads available for Battle Royale as well. Then for Resurgence, we have standard Vondel quads and just quads for that. Then we also have the Resurgence map rotation, which is duos and trios, which means it'll flip-flop back and forth between Ashika Island and Vondel every 15 minutes. Just duos and trios though, so there's no actual Resurgence solos this week, which is a bit of a letdown. And then we also have Lockdown on Al Mazrah as well, and that'll be quads for that. Interesting that that's live on Al Mazrah now instead of on Vondel, but an interesting playlist update this week. They're a little closer to having standard squad sizes available, but there are still some LTMs thrown into the mix too. And then for Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer this week, we are looking at Gunfight Blueprints, Vondel Waterfront 24/7, Dome 24/7, Shoot House 24/7, and Shipment 24/7. So plenty of main 24/7 exclusive map playlists in the featured playlist this week. And of course, you also have all the standard quick play stuff in the normal, modes outside of that available as well. So yeah, with all that being said, that's effectively everything that ended up changing in today's new updates between Warzone, MW2, and DMZ. That's gonna wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.